Hey, welcome to the Uninformed Podcast. That's what we're calling this.
These chairs are so uncomfortable.
Chairs are bad, horrible.
Yeah, man.
But it's fine.
Nice, complain about chairs in this environment. Very nice. Some people can't sit anymore. So.
Some people have piles and coronavirus.
Oh, man.
No, the worst, what I found out that...
Oh my god, old people have piles also. Almost all old people have piles.
I think that's not true.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
dude. I know. It's like 80%. Okay, 83.
I need evidence, so I can't believe something like that otherwise. No.
Yeah.
Let's go to old people and ask them to remove the bags.
God.
This is what I found out. I found out that common cold and flu are different. I used to think that you only get cold. I didn't know that.
It's a different virus, right?
It's a different virus, that's why different. But otherwise symptoms
I knew
are
there
same.
are two different. There is one viral fever and then there is a...
regular fever.
Yeah, I didn't know that flu is like a flu. Have you ever got a flu shot?
I've never. In US, they get it every
Yeah,
winter.
I haven't. Never.
I know there's 2 tablets. I take it for whatever fever.
Yeah.
2 tablets
Yeah.
for whatever fever.
Doesn't matter what
Yeah,
fever.
yeah.
I just take it.
Yeah. No, so what? But are the symptoms are the same? I think. They're not
Yeah. Both of them have same symptoms.
But flu is supposedly much more it lasts longer or something. It has more of an effect.
There should be medicines like he is saying, whatever fever he takes 2 tablets. Every human should have like 2-3 medicines that they are compatible with. No side effects. Whatever happens, you take those medicines.
Yeah. That's kind of what is happening with him. Like that's what happens. People find out, I'm fine with this medicine.
So they keep
anything.
taking
My eye
it.
is itching also. I'll just take
Yeah,
that. That's what's happening. And then mentally you feel I'm getting better.
Yeah.
But it's all mental, bro. It's all
psychological.
That's homeopathy, but I don't know. Allopathy works like that. Oh.
Some people take like hand is paining, they're taking brufen or some shit like fucking so
Ibuprofen, you mean?
Ibuprofen, yes.
Yeah, who is a brufen?
They call it brufen
like
only.
he's best friends with it or something. Yo, brufen.
They don't say I while pronouncing.
No,
While
see,
writing
when
it's
if he said that, I will accept it because he's a guy who takes a lot of medicine. You don't have the right to call it brufen.
I'm saying it because in Air Force they give only that only. If you go to Air Force hospital, whatever you have diarrhea, they will give.
Even if a missile hits your jet, it's like have a micro.
If you get shot, your leg is not there. Take
brufen.
At much cheaper, you'll get it at 1 paisa or something, right?
I'm,
you know what is
but
happening
do you
now?
think like?
Tell.
Is there any animal that eat bats, like except human beings? Is there any other?
Except human.
What a point!
It's
Humans
bat.
are
One of
animals.
those.
What was that animal? Pangolin.
Pangolin.
No, they don't eat bats.
They ate bats, right?
No, what happened was
They fed.
No, they keep it above
they
them.
keep them in the same sort of cages, one above the other in the market.
Okay.
So from the bat, it's a wet market. So they keep water leaked onto
So
the
the sweat
pangolin.
of bat.
I've sweat or
Whatever.
jizz,
Yeah,
whatever. And a bat is hanging upside down and just peeing all the time.
on
right?
his face.
So it just
It's
Being on his face.
Pangolin thought this is like there's a water fountain here. Next thing you know, someone ate the bloody pangolin.
Oh shit.
yeah. Like I'm genuinely curious, like how lions we eat deers, lions eat deer, same.
Yeah.
But is there any animal that eat
bats?
bats?
No, dude. Bats are considered animal birds.
I mean, even if let's say I'm a person who never ate animals, you just showed me pictures of all the animals and said which of these would you not eat? Number 1 is bat. Look at a bat. Like animals also know that this is not it's not appetizing. It looks rotten when it's alive.
I think rats would eat bats. Dead bats.
Yeah, rats would eat anything.
Rats could eat.
And pigs eat anything. So if you kill a bat and throw it to a pig, it'll
I
eat it.
feel the number one reason for not eating a bat is there is very little meat. Like it's all in the wings.
It's
right?
all wing, and wing doesn't even have meat. It's just flesh.
Yeah, but we are eating chicken wings.
No, in bat's wing, there is no. There's just no
there is
flesh.
no meat there.
There's no meat.
There is no meat.
There are some bats like vampire bats they call them. Those are huge. They'll be like proper.
I haven't seen
like
them
a proper
ever.
meat.
Have you seen them like in front of your eyes?
I've killed one bat by mistake.
Oh,
It's like
how did you do
I tell
that?
people this story. They
This
don't
is the
believe it.
revenge, huh? Bats
Like,
are taking.
We're playing in the evening.
Okay.
Last over, because the light is gone. Like it's like 5:45ish. Winter season.
Okay.
It's like it's not visible anymore, like very little. So everybody's
Sunset,
last over, and I bowled, right, and this bat came when I bowled, and the ball hit the bat.
Oh.
And we couldn't figure out what happened. Why did the ball go sideways?
Change the direction.
Did you was that a free hit?
People called it wide. And then we saw something fell down. It was like a rock.
Yeah.
Small one, huh?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
a small
and somebody then opened it this big too.
Oh my, that's the vampire bat.
So I think taking the revenge.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the
that's what
revenge.
you're saying.
So if you have done it, so many other kids would have done it. I'm thinking.
Yeah. But it came while I'm bowling. It's his
What
fault.
do they call it in Odia?
Badudi.
Badur. So in
Badur
Bengali
really?
there is two things. Badur is the big. So they have different names for different sizes, as far as I know. Badur is like the big one, and the small. There are small ones. The name is perfect. It's called Chamchike.
Chamchike.
So I've had this where I've said, "Oh, it's a Badur," and my father's like, "No, it's a Chamchike, you idiot." So
Yeah, you're the idiot.
yeah,
Chamchike.
I'm like, yeah, they're both bats. I had to show him in English is the
It's
same.
like the bat who can fit on a chammach or something. Is it like
It
that?
sounds like Chamchagiri, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like
Chammak challo.
Chamchike. Gay also.
no, Chamchigi.
K.
Okay,
Chamchike.
Chamchike.
I think that's what it is, as far as I remember.
Call
So
your
those
dad.
are
Let's
the-
call your dad.
Those are there in like my apartments in the badminton court. They look fake. They don't look real. They look like rubber. They just sit.
What?
Yeah,
tiny.
it's like the.
No. They're still in your apartment?
Yeah. They never come out. Like they're just like they hide.
Like
Are you
your-
talking about the brownish, whitish brown color?
No, it's dark. It's black. Proper
Black,
tiny.
Tiny.
And there are these little holes.
There are
where-
whitish brown color bats, you know.
Like your
Fucking
apartment-
I saw, I got scared.
Where?
Brownish color bats.
Brown is there. Whitish, I don't know.
Like very
Light
light
brown.
brown.
I've never seen.
I'm
I
not
think
saying
your
white.
apartment is the only apartment where humans and bats are living in harmony.
Coexisting.
Yeah.
Living in a harmony.
No, those
Because
bats.
I'll see a bat, I'll fucking kill him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what they did to us right now.
I'll see a bat, I start bowling. That's what I do.
He's like, I have a
I
great
take
track
a-
record.
Yeah.
I see a bat, I start taking the run up.
Oh man.
I,
There are no in the what do you call rules for cricket, official rules. There is
Yeah.
no rule for if a bat comes on the way,
Yeah.
the ball hits it.
Yeah, it's the umpire's call. He'll be like
Umpire's
wide
call.
or something, no ball.
Yeah. It'll be the other
Dead
team wins
ball.
by Duckworth Lewis.
Yeah.
Direct.
But here's the thing. This is the plague that happened in which century? 14th century? Or
Yeah.
15th
the
century?
14th century, the Black Plague.
So that was spread by rats,
Yeah,
right? And more people died in that than.
yeah.
But with the technological advancement, if we like how they do in movies, right? Inflation. Do you think this is equal to that?
oh, like that? No.
Yeah, if you
man.
fix the doctors and technology.
Including that.
I mean, it's tough to say.
Makes sense. I can understand.
No, okay. So think of it this way, I guess. If the coronavirus, instead of that happening, if corona came that time, will that many people have died? That's the point. Back then.
Yeah, because
What
the-
happened
the
in
plague.
Black Plague? I don't know.
So Black Plague came from the rats were the carriers. I think
They had
Because
one disease.
they had like a flea or something which was passing the plague around, something like that. Like they didn't bite you and you got it. Like there were fleas on them, and through that, so they were just the vehicle for the disease.
Okay.
So fleas were on the rats. So they were
Itchy.
transmitting.
Yeah.
They were transmitting whatever the virus is.
Yeah, that's what I remember, but you have to check. It was a long time ago. bro.
Also, at that time, that plague was killing everybody.
Yeah.
It was not discriminating.
Discriminating.
This coronavirus is ageist.
Yeah.
He's checking
yeah.
the age.
No, also, what happened to people when they got the Black Plague? They got fever. Like, how did they die?
Yeah,
Some
dude.
people got
I don't
scared
know.
and died.
No,
Like,
back
what
then
is this?
people just died. Dude.
They just
don't-
died.
They don't show symptoms and all.
Like, your friend come to your house to
Yeah.
call you for cricket.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're like, hey, where is he dead yesterday?
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
bye.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
Back then it was like you say, where's your uncle? And he's like, no, he died. And you ask, what happened? How did he die? And people they don't even know that question. Like, what do you mean? He died. That's it.
Like, how did he die? I mean,
How?
we don't know.
No one
That
asked that
question no one ever
Yeah, he
asked,
was
yeah.
here and now he's not here. He's gone.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
I think Newton asked the first time, why did somebody die? And before that, people were like, yeah, that's how it is.
By the way, Newton he discovered gravity during that plague because he had to be Cambridge University was closed.
Isolation, huh?
Yeah, it
So
might
not
have
there was some
been another plague. No, it was a plague only.
Yeah, it was a plague. But
Plague happened a few times. Yeah, it was not that one. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he came later, and he was just at home or whatever under a tree, and then. Like who thinks like that, dude? I've been sitting at home 1 week. I haven't thought about gravity, and I know it exists. This guy, he didn't know it exists, and he thought.
Even
of
they
it.
say Shakespeare wrote that one thing, one of the books, huge plays, and during the plague time when he was quarantined in a room, and he wrote it.
Oh, that's how it is.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Become Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Let's start writing shit.
The problem is back then there were like only 3-4 people doing it. Now everybody was doing a
now
podcast.
everyone. Now you said that, right? Everyone knows that now, so they all like want to try. Back then, few people. Same thing with the plague. I'm sure, like if Corona happened then, no one would know that you're not supposed to go out. The only way you would find out is if a guy on a horse rode and told you that, hey,
correct.
Otherwise, everybody in Wuhan would be dead, and then a year after that, you write a letter to your cousin who's in Wuhan, and they tell you.
It comes back after 2 years.
Yeah, it was lost somewhere probably.
It comes back after 2 years
With his body, with his ashes or something.
With his ashes.
And you also not there to take it because you also dead.
Yeah.
Everybody died, dude.
The guy who came on horse, he is carrying the virus.
He's 100% has the virus.
But isn't like if somebody dies from a plague and it's a dangerous disease which can spread, should you burn the body or you should like bury it? What do you feel?
Burn. They will burn definitely.
But they like when people die in masses, they put one common pit like in World War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because burning takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
If you can't use it as a fuel, then it's a waste of time.
But if you bury it, is there a chance of spreading through?
Microbes will get it. And
depends on the disease, I think. I don't think they can spread from once
microbes?
you burn it, it's over.
Yeah, Mother Earth takes everything.
Yeah. Mother Earth can't get corona.
If virus, people are saying virus is not going to go to dogs and cats, whatever.
Dogs can get it, but they can't spread it.
They can't spread it. Why is that? What is this
viruses
logic?
Here I don't question the doctors now.
Dude, first of all,
we should question, man.
First of all, think what a virus is. When you think of it only, you're like, this can't be a real thing.
Yeah.
They discovered it when some person had rabies, they thought. Yeah, it was rabies. And they knew what bacteria are. So they put under the microscope, they looked at the sample of his blood or whatever. And they're like, yo, there's nothing here. So whatever is doing this to him is
not
smaller
alive.
than this.
Yeah.
And that's all. That was some Louis
virus
Pasteur
is not alive.
found out. Louis Pasteur or someone figured out. So they theorized that there is something smaller. And for a long time, I think that's all they knew.
They knew that only because there was no technology to find what size it is.
And do you guys remember?
And if it is not alive, it's very tough to track.
Yeah, it's like not dead or alive. You can freeze it, put it in a jar.
Yeah.
It's like if virus is Thanos. Right? Then bacteria is like Loki. Like it's.
Thank you for now everyone understands.
Like it's much more dangerous is all I'm saying.
Now the millennials get it. Now we'll go viral.
Don't use that word, man. Viral.
Yeah, that word is going to be banned now.
Yeah.